Hello guys, welcome to Droid Crunch, and in this video we are going to see how we can create this kind of pop-up. So when the users click on this pop-up or the menu icon, they can see this nice pop-up where they can register and log in to the account, right? So I'm logged out of my WordPress, and that's why I can see this login form. Otherwise I would see a form. Instead of a form, I would see a link to log out from the dashboard, and here's the register form. Okay, that's actually an Elementor form. So to do this you will need Elementor Pro and few other plugin like Elements Kit, Elements Kit Pro. Okay, so we will be making use of these plugins only, Elements Kit and Elementor Pro, for making this kind of nice form. And we will also show you how you can allow users to create the account from this register button from a form as well. So keep watching and let's get started. So first of all, let me show you how I have done that. So here's my header, and here on this button I have used the pop-up, and so this content is coming from a pop-up actually, and here is my templates directory and here are my pop-ups. So let me show you this one out. So here's this one, login and type pop-up. So let's add this one out. So let's open it with Elementor and let's see what customizations I have done on this. So here you can see, let's wait for a couple of seconds so that it can load all the widgets in my panel. And yeah, it's loaded now, and I can see that there are some borders in my pop-up. So what you can do, you can head over to this settings icon, which will allow you to do customizations of your pop-up itself, and go to settings, and here you can give some radius to your pop-up. Now you can also do some box shadow thing, other changes you can make. So you are at liberty to do all these changes, but what we actually are concerned is this toggle and this form. Yeah, so to do this you have to just actually use this advanced toggle widget of Elements Kit. Okay, you can search this out, this advanced. So Elements Kit allows you to use advanced accordion, advanced tab, advanced toggle. Yeah, and this one is our advanced toggle. Okay, so you can just drag and drop this one out right here in your pop-up, and you will be able to choose its style. Currently we have this one. Yeah, and we can also use this one. So when you click on it, you can wait and it will change its style like this. Yeah, looks pretty amazing now, right? Okay, so and for this form inside your uh, content, here are our tabs. You can add more tabs to it actually. So probably there's a login page, the register page, and there's some notification page as well where you can show some content instead, and you can write it here like notification, something like that. Perfect. And we have now 3 tabs. Looks cool, but we will be using only 2, login and register. And now what we can do, you can just name your title, that is here login. You can change its indicator color, background color, and then you have some title color option that's white by default, and you can make this tab open by default as well. And then you can change its content by just hovering on this and clicking on this edit icon, and when you click on it you will see editor of Elementor where you can edit the content inside of your toggles, right? And most plugins allow you to use templates, and this is the same thing. You don't have to go anywhere else, like you don't have to navigate to templates, then click on add new, then click at create a template, and then assign a template. So it saves your time. You just click on that icon to edit it, and then this page opens up and you can create the content or simply add the content for it and then update it, and that content which you add right here will be added to that. Okay, so I have just used a form simply, that's a login form. You can search it like login and you can find this one out here and you can paste it down. And just I have kept all things as default. You have all the customizations that you can do, like you can change the styling, you can change the rows gap, you can change the fields style, text color, border width, border color, border radius, everything you can customize. And you can also customize the login message, uh, text color and typography. And you also have options to redirect the user after login to a specific page that's otherwise than that of the default one. And you can also show this, or you can opt to not show this by using this toggle hide or show. And then you have this option to remember me, this is this acceptance one. Yeah, and this logged in message you can also show hide, and custom label you can also create for this username and password. This password you can change it to something else according to its choice. Perfect. And then you can update it and close it and it will be added here. But we are logged in, so that's why we are seeing this notification where we can log out actually. And then we come to our register toggle and let's click on this again. And here simply I have just used Elementor Pro form widget to achieve this form. And to make this form work for a registration page, what you can do, you can just simply, let me show you. So here's my form that has only two fields, name and email field and a register button. But this doesn't work because the actions are collect submissions and email. So suppose if someone comes on this page, clicks on the pop-up and wants to register, but what will happen, I will get the submissions or an email, but I don't want that. I want that it the information is added to my user database so that the user can log in, right? So what I can do, I can just simply use this plugin called dynamic.oo, and this plugin allows me to you know transform my form in a way so that the users can actually register, right? So what allows me to do that is save widget. So you can search for it like save widget dynamic.oo, and here you can find that. So what you can do, you can just in action click on save. It will come when you are using this plugin. Currently we don't have this option called save, right? But if you are using that plugin I'm using on this website, so I can show you right here, like by creating any page. By then let me show you that it can save post meta, right, user meta and terms. Okay, and it will be added to your website database and it can be used so that it can you can actually create a guest post page probably, so that the people can send you articles and those articles are saved in your posts, any post type that you create, and they can be drafted by default as well. So let me quickly add this one out, this testing page, and it's pretty useful. If you haven't downloaded that plugin, this called dynamic.oo, you can check out the link in the description. And if you want to have some discount, then there is a 10% discount on all of the plans of dynamic.oo by using Droid Crunch as a coupon. And you can check out the link in description. It's an affiliate link, so if you buy I will get some commission, but I hope you will not mind because it would it won't charge you anything, like anything extra. So if you use the plugin and use it, it would be, creating, be helpful for making extra powerful websites, because it's not the only widget that it allows you to have. There are bunch of features of this plugin, and these are all categorized. You can have calendar, content, creative. These are like whole bunch of, you know widgets that this plugin gives you. And if you click on like any of these, like for forms, suppose you're using form extension, that's an extension for Elementor form. So there are like many extensions for your Elementor form. So you can extend the functionality of your forms that are created using Elementor. Okay, so now here we are. Let us click on this form. Okay, and now in action after submit, I can find save, and this is by dynamic.oo, and here I can use this user, and now here I can name the meta, that's a field IDs. It should be name, it should be email, and then I can use name, comma email, and then perform submit all these fields, and then it will be added to my user database. Okay, and you can also select the user role that will be assigned to the users, and there is an option for auto login as well, and the error message you can customize. You can stop actions on an error, there is also an option. So there are like all kind of options that you can have. And for the guest post, you can simply use this post option and customize all the settings. And post is you can make draft, so the post is not published on submission. That's to avoid spammers, right? And then what you have, the next thing is to, let's get back to first our pop-up. Yeah, so you can just click on this display conditions, make it for an entire website, and then get back to your page that contains your header like this. And what you can do, you can just click on this icon, click on this only, this edit icon button, and then go to URL, and here you can choose pop-up. Like here you can choose pop-up, and the name of our pop-up was login, and yeah, it came. So this way you can create the pop-up, and this will allow us to register. For register you can use dynamic.oo. For toggle you can use elements kit, right? And this way you can create a nice pop-up for user registrations. And what you can also do, you can also make use of this plugin called CrocoBlock. I tried using this for making this kind of interface, and I successfully got it. So let me show you how you can do that. So for making the pop-up, you will need to download Jet Pop-up, that's part of Jet plugins. And here is my pop-up. To create a new pop-up, you can click on this create new pop-up button, choose this classic option. You can choose any, but this one looks better for the sign in and sign up options. And then click on create a pop-up, and let me show you all the settings of my pop-up. And you can create it with Elementor itself, and actually this is the pop-up. Yeah, the same thing is here. And here I have choose switch widget of CrocoBlock, and here is the switch widget. When you click on it, they are disable and enable two items switch, unlike the elements kit widget that allowed us to have more tabs, more toggles than two, but this one allows us to only have two options because this is a switch widget instead of a toggle, right? And for this widgets we can have some templates. We can create a template, edit template from right here, but to edit template from here or here, you will need to first assign it here. Okay, So we had this login section created for this, and which will contain login widget. CocoBlock has its login form widget. uh, Earlier we used this one, but when you're using CocoBlock, you have this nice login form widget and a registration form widget for registration form, and we have used that form right here. So in login form, let me show you by editing this template, and in CocoBlock 2 you can add a template right there without moving on to any another tab. So here's my widget, that's a login form. Okay, I just pasted that here with default settings that it had, and I got that. And the same way I have on the enable tab the registration widget. Perfect, it looks like this. It looks perfect, and you can customize all of these settings like initial state, switcher presets. There are a couple of them too right now, and you can also use this effect that it will show like move up, zoom in, zoom out, anything that you want. And you have all the styling options to customize in your widget, and it will give you immersive experience when you publish the pop-up and it is displayed on the website. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're using CocoBlock, you will not need to actually use any other plugin. Like, it will also give you login widget, registration widget, jet pop-ups, that's for pop-up widget, right? So it makes everything at one. So it's like a all-in-one toolkit. So you don't have to use any other extension, any other widget, any other plugin to achieve what CocoBlock offers. So that's a wonderful plugin, but there is still some room of improvement, I would suggest. So that's why I just used Elements Kit firstly, because this plugin called CocoBlock is little difficult for the newbies, but it's very, very powerful. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments, and you can fast forward this video as well if you want to watch faster or love faster. Okay, and please subscribe to our channel for watching more videos like this, and hit the bell icon so you also get a notification when I upload any new video on my channel. Till then, bye bye and have a wonderful day. Stay healthy, stay blessed. Bye bye.